Monty, congrats on the win. Initial thoughts on that?
Yeah, really happy with the performance. We're really happy with the 3 points. You know, we owed the fans that one last week. Yeah, we shouldn't have lost the game. You know, we should have had a point at least. Crazy decision to disallow Nizzy's goal, but that happened. You know, and we can't cry about it. You know, we have tough decisions a lot of the time, but what we needed to do tonight is put in a performance for the fans, get 3 points, and yeah, really, that's all it was about. You know, the derby's a derby. Good atmosphere tonight. I thought the fans were fantastic. You know, beautiful night for football under the lights. Yeah, I thought it was a real good game of football, and I thought we performed, yeah, like I know we can, and we just need to be consistent now.
Touch on that, Nick. That consistency, like tonight's win, the win in comeback over the Wanderers, is that what you need to do to get to the sort of the top of the competition week in, week out?
Of course, if you win games, you get points. It's pretty simple, but it's been strange for everybody. World Cup thrown in mid-season, not even mid-season, at the start of the season, so it's not normal. You know, a lot of people have had to, go away. We had 3 boys that went to the World Cup and didn't play much football, came back sick. You know, we had a lot of distractions before that, but we can't use them as excuses. You know, we were so happy to, you know, this club for years didn't have any players in the national teams, and now we had 3 boys going to the World Cup. So, but that's done now. You know, all that's done. The final's over, and yeah, now everybody, not just us, everyone in the league, everyone in the world now can just get back to regular football. And I thought tonight, yeah, we showed good determination, good desire. We scored some good goals. Probably could have had 1 or 2 more, and yeah, clean sheet. Really happy with the clean sheet, and Vucker save at the end there. You know, a bit of a scrappy thing dropped to them, probably the only chance they had, but that's why he's a top goalkeeper, and yeah, just made a good reaction save to keep a clean sheet, and that was important tonight.
And the subs, Nick, like with Jason and Garang, is that off the back of the World Cup as well, or is that tactical? What, 2 games in 3 days, what's that down?
It was a big ask to start Garang. He's not started a game. To start him 2 games in a row in a short space of time, that's a massive ask, you know. I felt maybe coming off the bench, but fair play, I give him a crack, and yeah, he was just tired. He was tired. He's a kid towards the end of the game. He's the sprints he does and the speed that he covers, you know. But I wasn't going to risk you know, him blowing up in the second half. And when you got people like Benny on the bench and Tommy Aquilina and Sasha and Ruzi, yeah, it's not about any individuals. And same with Jason. Jason got his goal. I brought him off, and yeah, them boys have got to find their feet again after being away for 3 weeks with the national team and not really doing enough training and not playing many games. So, you know, the rest of the boys had 4 games in that period, 90-minute games. So yeah, we just need to get them back to full speed now, and I thought that was another step closer tonight.
Right, there was a couple instances in the game where I think a lot of fans were kind of frustrated with the refereeing of the game. Did you feel like happy with the refereeing in tonight's match?
Probably best not answer that question. Look, again, if they want to be frustrated, then they need to be the coach on the end of, and the team on the end of some of them. I think they're just used to. We've had so many goals disallowed this season. We've had, again, it's gone now. There's no point in talking about it. But I thought the ref was good tonight. You know, it was a derby. I thought he did really well tonight. So no complaints with the officials. Yeah, it's always frustrating moments in a game, and there's a lot of passion, you know, between us and the Jets. That's normal. So no complaints with the refs tonight at all.
All right, and how are you feeling going into the match next week with Melbourne City?
Yeah, feeling confident. You know, we feel confident we can go anywhere and win a game of football. So I wanted a little bit of momentum, and then yeah, we've got 2 wins now at home, which is what I expect and what the boys expect. And yeah, like I said, just need to find that consistency now. But that's just not us. That's every team. You look at the results over the last couple of weeks. It's been up and down for everyone. So we can only concentrate on ourselves. I thought tonight that was a good performance and more towards what I expect from the group.
I'll jump in on the Zoom. Monty, it's George here, mate. Congrats on the win. Were you more pleased with the chances you created, or the fact you guys were able to get a clean sheet and really snuffed out all their chances?
Yeah, like I said, you know, clean sheet was really important tonight, and I thought we defended resolute. You know, Vucker didn't have much to do, and the one save he made at the end, then just a reaction save and just a scrappy chance from them. I don't think they created much. And on the opposite end, I thought we created so many opportunities. I thought some of the movement in the final third was exquisite in the first half. And yeah, 3 goals, can't not be happy with 3 goals, but I thought we could have probably had a couple more. But we didn't, and yeah, really happy with the clean sheet. You know, Mikkel Tads is a top striker. You can't give him a chance, and I don't think we gave him any chances tonight. And yeah, like I said, we shouldn't have lost a game last week. We should have got a point minimum. We didn't. And that's what we had to fix tonight. And that 3 points tonight was for us and for the fans. And I thought the support tonight was outstanding from everybody.
Mate, you mentioned you keep your lads managing to keep Mikkel Taddy quiet. We know it can be a tough assignment. Brian Kaltak, he just looks like a Rolls Royce of a centre back.
Yeah, I thought Brian and Dan were outstanding tonight, and yeah, Brian, I brought Brian in. He's been around. No one gave him an opportunity, but I've seen him a desire to improve. Number one, and yeah, look, the reality is he's waited a long time to get his opportunity, and he'll be a big part of this club moving forward for the next couple of years. And I think he's really growing into the leader that I expect from him. And yeah, he's just a real powerful athlete, and now he's getting better football, a better understanding of the game. But you're only going to get that if you come to a professional environment and you're willing to learn, and he's willing to learn, and he's just a real humble, genuine guy, and really happy for him tonight. And I thought him and Dan, the whole back four tonight and against Sydney, starting to gel a little bit, and that's normal with a new back four, which relatively it is from last season.
I mean, just the last one, your first goal, Marco, does he do those in training, or he must take a lot of confidence from his last couple of starts?
Marco is a world-class player. He is, and he was at Sporting in Portugal, massive club. Massive price tag on him. It didn't quite work out for him there, and he gave up a lot to come here, and because he believed in the project here. And I think people now are seeing the flashes of what a player he is, and I don't think there's many players in the world that can score that goal with the effort he did, and yeah, some of the stuff he does in training, you just stand back and yeah, you're just in awe of it. And I was never that sort of player, but his touch on the ball and yeah, his vision and to score that goal was, yeah, that's we see that every day in training, and I'm really happy for him. And he's going to keep growing, and he's going to become a better player. He's getting fitter now, and he's adapting to the way that we're playing. Visa boys always take time to adapt, so that's normal. But he's adapting really quickly because he's a real genuine, hard-working player.
Thanks a lot, mate. Congrats again on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jim Gardner from Newcastle here. I only ask one, mate. Tactically, if you can stop the Jets in transition and stop them from getting in behind, does it feel like they don't have a plan B? If you can nullify that, it goes a long way to winning the game.
Look, Trent Bahadur is very, very quick. I know Trent. I actually assisted his first goal in professional football, which I always remind him of. But again, if you play a high line and you let Trent run in behind, you're going to be in trouble because he's super quick. But yeah, we knew if you nullified that, yeah, we knew that tactically we could we could nullify the way that they play, and they tried to nullify the way we play, and that's football. It's two coaches trying to outdo each other. But I thought you saw tonight the heart, the desire. You can't. That's not tactics. That's just the will to win the game and win your tackles. And the boys were fired up tonight. They didn't like the result last week, and that's not what we're about. And that's what the boys had to fix tonight. And again, like I said, we shouldn't have lost a game last week. We did, and yeah, now it's time to put that to bed. We've got one more game against them later on in the year, and everyone's both teams are fighting for that piece of concrete. So we'll definitely be fighting for that when that next game comes.